Game Up, they make a thirst-quenching adult beverage with a special blend of electrolytes. Comes in 4 great flavors: fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape.
That's right. And it's only 110 calories. It's a low-carb drink. So, guys, enjoy yourself. Game Up. Don't feel guilty about it. And enjoy Friday night, November 15th, live on Netflix. That's an 8 p.m. start. I believe it's a 4-fight main card I looked at this morning. I definitely know there's the co-main event is Taylor
Serrano, versus Katie Taylor.
There's another welterweight title to defense, and I think they might have added another one. I don't know. So what time these guys get to the actual ring? I heard you could expect it around 10, but it's boxing. I would say between 10 and 11. But Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, and yeah, it's a gimmick fight, but it's definitely an interesting gimmick fight because did you watch the Countdown special?
Yeah, I watched the 2 episodes.
Okay, I watched the third one. I
didn't watch the third one. Yeah.
And it's just so to me, it's just jarring where they just the way they talk about Mike Tyson, because they are talking about Mike Tyson in the past tense, but they're trying to present it to you.
Yeah, like, 30 years ago, Mike Tyson.
Right. Mike's got that style, and he doesn't need to change it. It's been effective. And it's like, yeah, it was effective, 30 years ago. It's not, and to me, it's like this man's reflexes are clearly going to be slowed down against a younger, more athletic guy who's in his 20s. And granted, he's not a boxing purist, but he does put into work, and
he has power.
But that's where it gets interesting, right? Because the last thing to go in a heavyweight is power. Mike Tyson still has that power. He's still in shape. And Jake isn't a boxing purist. I just feel like, to me, the more I thought about this fight, it's going to be Jake Paul's speed and reflexes. And just, can he take out Tyson early or later, and just avoid getting hit? And I guess that's going to be the big question, because especially if he gets hit early on, this could be a bad night for him. I got to pick Jake Paul because I think he just knows what he's doing. I think they can't pick this fight on purpose, that he's an older man. But I won't be shocked if Mike Tyson just catches him on the chin. I mean, as good as some of those MMA fighters were that he fought, they weren't boxers, even if they were striking, even though they were younger. None of those guys, including Anderson Silva, was a heavyweight Mike Tyson. And even though Mike's 58 years old, that power is still going to be a potential danger here.
Yeah, it's tough. Honestly, there isn't much to break down because there's so many variables. What's Mike going to look like at 58 with ulcers, stomach ulcers? Yeah. And I mean, he looks like he's on a whole bunch of sauce. So he's super jacked, but is that affecting any other health issues he might have? Is this even a real fight? Or is it going to be like the Roy Jones thing where they're really respectful to one another and not go full blast? But I mean, if it is a real fight, which I hope it is, and I think it could be at this point, they're going to make a lot of money on Netflix.
Right.
And this is a first live sporting event on Netflix. So it's a big deal for them as well. So I don't think they would buy into the BS. But this is a fight game, and Netflix can get scammed by any fight promotion. But if this is a real fight, whoever lands first really could get the KO. Normally you would pick Tyson, but he's 58 years old. Jake is like half his age. So it's tough. Jake's powerful. He's quick. Cardio could be an issue for both guys. I mean, Tyson used to have cardio, but again, 58 years old. Jake, not the best cardio, but
this isn't Jake's natural weight too.
And the time, each round is 1 minute less, so that adds to increases the cardio. So I don't know. It's just Jake is just so much younger.
Yeah,
I would like to see Mike Tyson win. It's gonna hurt to see him get knocked out if that happens.
Yeah,
but I don't want to
see him get hurt or outclassed.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Jake really respects Tyson. And I think he's trying to put him on. He talked about it a little bit in the countdown, how a lot of these guys, a lot of his fans, because they're younger, they don't know Mike Tyson, So I think he's trying to show his legacy, extend his legacy a little bit longer. But with that being said, I don't think he's going to give up a loss because he can get a lot of money out of this with fights going forward. So,
and this is the thing too. They talked a little about his countdown. I although obviously things get played up, I don't think it's a joke when they say Jake Paul really needs to win this fight. Obviously, he can still keep this circus going for a little bit, but it loses a ton of steam if he gets knocked out by a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Like, this
Yeah.
really does not have any of the momentum. I honestly think, as crazy as that, I think he would probably do MMA in the PFL, and they would start cherry picking those fights and try to build that experiment next. That would be my guess. But if he does beat Tyson, like a younger, athlete, you think would, maybe, because again, it is still Mike Tyson in that power, then he's probably going to at least get a couple more fights, and he'll try to ride this into an actual real competitive big time boxing fight without fighting any top 10 boxers. It'd be my guess.
Well, if he knocks out Mike Tyson, you're going to see a lot of angry real boxers calling him out because they're going to be coming for this. I don't understand this move from Jake. Everyone's going to hate him if he knocks out Tyson. I mean, everyone over the age of 25 is going to hate him anyway. So, yeah, I think real boxers are going to be coming for him. And I think Jake, he's looking forward to that. I don't think he's worried about it. So, respect to him. I think he's going to win a decision. I don't think he's going to put Tyson to the sword.
How many rounds? Remember? Is it 8 or 10?
Eight rounds, I believe. And I think Tyson will probably tire out or he'll look slow. But that first 1 or 2 rounds, Jake better mind his P's and Q's.
Yeah, for sure.
If you haven't tried Game Up, then you are missing out. Imagine your favorite seltzer and your favorite sports drink had a baby, but it's way better than that. Each can is 110 calories, low carb, 4.9 ABV. It's a nice light drink that is not light on flavor. Game Up comes in fruit punch, orange, lemon, lime, and grape. Pick it up at drinkgameup.com or at your nearest liquor